A B C
Hello.
D.
Oh, jeez.
I still wish there was an auto like in the other games.
Auto?
Auto advance.
Oh, for like chat
Yeah,
or yeah,
text.
yeah.
Way. Or is that Y? WAI should be Y, right? I know it was beginning to say wait.
Yeah, well, I mean, when he's stopping mid set or mid word, it's still the same word.
Yeah. Oh, you're going. Huh? You
It's a
stop.
dating. Elise is ready for murder.
No, 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 no. Yeah, they are a lively bunch.
Yeah, I like these two. You know, a great way to get out of that right this moment. Fake a heart attack. And then just do that every time it gets brought up. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, Oliver's great.
Yeah.
What could the board be doing? They're the evil teacher.
The evil teachers. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm an A rank racer.
Burn.
I forget how old Sarah even is.
Old enough.
I think she's in her 20s, but yeah.
I know I haven't said this in a while. Gonna bang a teacher.
What do you want help with? The same date, 2130.
mean, that's technically true.
Yeah. Gideon G. Yeah, we're on security even though there are adults that can handle the situation. It's kind of funny, like how like every single thing thrusts kids into stuff because they're the protagonists.
Yeah, of course.
There aren't many old protagonists, you know.
Not usually.
That or like a lot of them are young ones that just have like I don't know if you know about the Yiz games. I think I've mentioned them a couple times.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, so Adol, the main character, started at 16. He's currently 27, but he's still the main character.
I mean, 27's not old.
I mean, yeah, but like by JRPG standards, for a main character, it is.
Ah, yes, they're not children, so they're too old.
I mean, am I wrong? Like, try to think of a couple. I guess there's what Cecil. I don't know how old he is.
I have no honest idea. I don't think it ever gets brought up.
Sure, there are ones that are like over 100 years old, because they're like, yeah, I just live forever. But that's kind of different, because then they're just like basically immortal.
Yeah, the old characters I'm thinking of right now, but they're not really main characters. Like,
Yeah.
like in FF4, there's Tella, but he dies.
He does die, but there's like
But-
Kiki.
Oh, yeah, from Fire Emblem. I was also thinking Athos.
Yeah.
He's old as fuck, but he also died.
Yeah, pretty much.
But all the Dragon Girls, like Naui and Tiki, and
They're just fucking old, but also
yeah,
not, question mark?
old as shit, but they look like they're preteens, which is creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. Tiki's design in Awakening is fine, though.
Oh yeah, no, Tiki doesn't look bad. Naui, on the other hand, looks like a goddamn kid,
Yeah,
and it's weird.
that was a death, a head pat.
Yeah, there's some weird shit in those games.
It really is. I was really sad at E3 they didn't announce a Fire Emblem game.
Yeah, it has been a little bit since Three Houses came out, but
Yeah, I mean, like, if they're making a game, they're making a game. They can't do anything.
yeah.
I will just wait.
I mean, I still need to finish the other run-throughs of Three Houses, so
I have one
we'll get
left.
to that one of these days.
I have one left. But I started playing different RPGs. Like, I started playing Monster Hunter Stories recently. Or Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Ah, okay.
That's pretty good. I'm still in the demo before I buy the game. So, the demo gives you access to the prologue. So, but I'm having enough.
I gotcha.
I'm having enough fun that I might buy it.
Drinks are on me.
I stopped it before she could say someday about drinks are on me. So she's buying us drinks now because I.
Drinks on me.
Hey, look, it's G.
The time is finally at hand. At last,
Man,
the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber.
I was looking more into the Pixel remasters of the Final Fantasy games.
Oh wait, doesn't it come out later this month though?
The first 3 do. And
Oh, okay.
honestly, I think I'm only gonna pick up 1 and 3 out of the entire set.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because 3 is a redo of the original game, which when they redid the 3D remaster that they did for it, when they released it on DS and PSP and Steam, like they changed the story a fair bit. With the 4 main characters, like those didn't exist when the game was originally made. Like it was just four unnamed characters. You just name them. You start with all 4 of them. You don't get them as you go, which even then, as you go, it's like 10 minutes in the game and you already got all 4 characters. But they that was added, so that wasn't part of the original game. It started with 4 Onion Knights, the Onion Kids. So yeah, I'm actually more curious to try that one out as opposed to the 3D remaster that they did when they did it before.
Because I've
See what
heard. I haven't looked into the remasters at all, but like I've thought about it.
Well, from what I've found out, it looks like all like the additional content that they added in later versions, like with like Final Fantasy VI, after you beat the game, there's another dungeon you can do. It's essentially like a super dungeon.
Oh, okay.
That was added in the GBA port, and then they also added it into the iOS, Android, fucking Steam lazy ass port. So they had that in there, but apparently it's just going to be the base game. So it's like, okay, there's no point to buy this. Like, I'd rather just play the Super Nintendo version if I'm going to play it.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Like, there's
actually
literally no point. Yeah, exactly. When I like already got it, they've re-released it so many times at this point. Like, not really a point. Like, especially, and not for like $18. If it was 10, maybe. But 1 and 2 are going to be about $12, and 13 or 3 through 6 are all $17.99.
Okay. How does it look? 'Cause I remember you were concerned about that originally.
Well, yeah, my concern was it was going to look closer to like how they did the iOS crap with the puffed out chests and whatnot, which just looks bad. Like, it just didn't look good at all. It's like, just use the regular sprites, it's fine. 1 and 3 could, I didn't really look too closely at 2, but there's screenshots on Steam for in-game. It doesn't look awful. It looks different. But 1 and 3 didn't look terrible. And I think that's mostly because...
Also, he just said, do I look like a lawbreaker?
Spoilers. Yes. I don't know, but yeah, 1 and 3 didn't look too bad. I might have to go look again, because...
Sorry, I missed part of that. I was focused.
You're good, you're good.
So irresponsible.
Alright, Final Fantasy... Oh yeah, they're actually 20% off right now for the first 3. Okay, so yeah, I don't care about the video. Alright. Oh, that's 2. That's not the one I wanted to look at. 1. So the world map looks interesting.
Alright, so we need to go to Guard District.
But yeah, no, 1 looks really good.
I mean, it's also the oldest one.
Yeah.
Granted, how similar is it to the PSP version?
The PSP version definitely looks better.
Oh.
but these are more like 16-bit,
Mm-hmm. The Super
16 or
Nintendo.
32-bit, more like Super Nintendo-ish quality.
Yeah.
But even then, I'd still think the originals do look better. Well, at least for like 6. I think the original for 6 looks a lot better than what they're doing with it now. Because
Vita.
between all the games, the style's essentially the same. Like, at least for the characters. Like,
Well, that's good.
yeah, so for 4, 5, and 6, there's literally no images for them yet. But 1, 2, and 3 come out on the 28th.
Gotcha. And then the rest just come out later.
2021. Sometime this year. There's no date for them yet.
I thought they were gonna release all 6 at once, but I guess this is probably better for pricing and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, there's already a bundle for all 6 of the games that's $75, but
Ugh.
I mean, granted, that's
It's
$75
games.
for 6 games,
Yeah.
and I mean, 1 is fairly short, but the rest of them, 2's somewhat short, but it's longer than 1. I'd probably say from shortest to longest would probably go 1, 2, 4. Probably 5, and then 3, then 6. I think that's all of them. But either way, 1 is really short,
Yeah.
and 2 is pretty short, but not quite as short. But either way,
Are they changing any of the mechanics, or is it just pixel remaster?
as far as I can tell, it's just pixel remaster.
So I
Like,
mean, all
there's
the
no
glitches?
gameplay to really see yet.
That's fair.
But like they've also the original Final Fantasy 1. From one of the images I saw, there's an option to defend, which didn't exist in the original one. So I'm guessing they kept some stuff from the newer versions, like Origin and the remake on PSP and whatnot. Still, out of all of them, for 1, 2, and 4, I would definitely, if you have a chance to play them on PSP, that is definitely the best way to go. And I think they were redoing the music tracks for them too.
Oh, that'll be good.
I won't hold my breath, because the rearranged tracks that they already have for at least like 4 were not good. Like it just didn't. It felt more generic. Whereas the original track on the Super Nintendo version of Final Fantasy IV, it felt like there was some oomph to it, where the arranged track just like,
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
I don't really know how to describe it.
It's softer. Or doesn't
It's-
have as much of an impact?
It's more blah.
Oh.
It's like I could just mute this and I'd be fine.
Oh, gotcha. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, if I ever, like, I don't know, like, out of all of them, I might do 5.
Mm-hmm. You can do the 4-jab Fiesta.
That is true, but I have enough time just trying to struggle playing through the game. And not because it's hard. I mean, not difficulty-wise, it's just, after a certain point, it's like I've lost complete interest in what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get that with a good chunk of games. I'm currently at that point in Three Houses.
Yeah, it's like after you play a certain kind of game for so long, and like there's only so much you can do to keep your interest.
I
Like
mean-
some games, like Final Fantasy VI, I'll never, like I can keep playing that all day, every day.
I mean,
It's like I'm,
part of it is honestly the amount of tedious stuff. Because, like,
Yeah.
specifically with Three Houses, right? It's so tedious now because of all the monastery stuff when you replay it. Like, it's a very good first experience,
oh yeah, absolutely.
but like after that first experience, it's bleh, you know?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay.
It's like honestly, it's like when I go to play through the other stories, I might just do it on the easiest difficulty so I can blow through it and just see the story.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I had the
Like-
fancy pants idea to do it on maddening.
Yeah.
Not that I regret the choice. It's just definitely honestly, maddening's a little tougher than I thought. But I think
Well,
that's only
yeah.
because of the draft part I'm doing.
Oh yeah. I feel like you're doing the draft too, like we are with Path of Radiance.
Yeah. Just because, like, specifically in it, the one map after the time skip where you just have Byleth and your people come in. Guess whose people show up at the very fucking end?
Yours?
Yeah. I game over 10 times there
Yeah, I can imagine.
because Byleth would die, even though I dumped every single ounce of stat boosters into him.
Yep, that sounds about right.
If it was not a Wyvern Knight, I would have fucking like not have been able to do it too.
Oh jeez.
I fully believe I would have been just completely screwed if I was not a Wyvern. Because, you know, Super Kanto.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't mean to fight any of these people. I wasn't paying attention to the map, and then I went the wrong way. I tried to turn into something that wasn't there.
Oh.
I don't have a choice. You leave me, no choice. Well, he got stoned.
I love it when they get stoned. It's like, okay, I'm gonna ignore you for now. Take care of the other people that actually Take care of the other monsters that actually pose a threat.
Pretty much. I get like no XP for fighting those people.
But yeah, I think when the first set of Final Fantasy come out on the 28th, I think I'm definitely picking up 1 and 3. I've already decided that for sure. Just because the only version of 3 that you could play prior to the 3D version was basically just a fan translation, which was okay. But I want to, like, having an actual version of the game that's in English. It'll be nice to have. But I think I'll definitely be playing 1 again. That way I can compare it to the other game when I played 1 on here before. Because I'm wondering if they're gonna keep the magic like they had it before,
Oh,
like levels 1 through 8, and you have so many casts of each level, or if they're gonna keep the MP like they did in later versions.
gotcha.
Since in the Game Boy Advance and PSP, each spell costs a certain amount of MP, and you just
Instead of
have
just
that.
amount of spells.
Exactly.
I mean, I think MP is better, but
I do too, but it also, at the same point, it does make it a little bit more, you gotta manage it a little better.
yeah, because like Yeah, no, it does. You know
Like, they
exactly
both have
what
their
you
pros and
have.
cons.
Yeah, because you'll know exactly what you have and how many of you have.
Exactly.
But if you wanted to use one of more instead of the other, then, well, if you wanted to only use fire.
Only fire all the time. Fire 2? No. Oh, that's also a thought. I'm wondering if they're gonna keep the spell names like they have
Oh,
them
instead of
currently.
Fyra and
It'd be,
Fyraga.
yeah. Like, I always liked Fire 2. I don't know why. It was just like Fire 2, Fire 3. It's like, yeah.
How about Fire 10?
You know, it never went that high. The highest it ever went was 4.
Damn. Oh, I was like, I'm missing one. I found it.
Ah, the little kid.
Yeah, I missed
Milton. Milton's.
People are scary. Oh, I
Yeah,
broke my
people
toe
are-
in Alaska.
Oh, fun.
Can't do anything
There's-
about it at the doctors, though, so it's kind of just...
Yeah. I know, there's jack shit you can do.
It's a random fun fact. Yeah, I stubbed it on a couch. I ran really
Oof.
fucking hard to that couch.
Ah, yeah. You know, just thinking about that, I can feel it.
Yeah, I use... My family got a dog since I've been gone.
Doggo.
And I was chasing dog, because dog likes to be chased. And my 3 small toes got just rammed into the couch.
Ooh.
And all of them hurt, but only the middle one's broken.
Oh.
Because it's the farthest one up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's its way of saying fuck you.
And next time, we'll be going to Matter Park.
Yay.